Okay, so this is the back of the notes. This is the last thing we're going to talk about today. And this is truly how you're going to be tested or quizzed, guys. Everything is going to be thrown together at you. So let's kind of start analyzing what's going on here. All right, here we go, guys. This is function f. Is f increasing on the interval of -8 to -2? So here's -8. Let's see, here's -2. Now, does this graph appear to be increasing? Absolutely. I just moved my highlighter to a higher part of my paper. So yes, we're going to write yes. Number 5, is f increasing on the interval from 2 to 10? Here's where x is 2. Over here is where x is 10. So is f increasing on this interval? Guys, it's not. It is increasing right here, but it's not increasing right here. So we need to fix that. So is f increasing from interval from 2 to 10? We're going to write no. Which number should change to be true? Which number should be changed in this interval for this to be a true number sentence? This is actually going to, if we start right here, then it would increase. So let's change this 2 to a 5, because then it will be true. So change 2 into the number 5. So the interval from 5 to 10 would most certainly match that, because that's where it's increasing right here. That is definitely true. Before I continue, I just want to say thank you for having the volume on and listening to me while I go through this. If you tell me the code word, since you had your volume on, and the code word is going to be Zoom, Z-O-O-M, if you can tell me that, I'm going to give you a little extra credit. Thank you for participating the right way. All right, back to problem 7. What is or what are the absolute minima? That's a misnomer. There's no such thing as an absolute. Let's go ahead, or more, there's no such thing as more than one absolute. Let's see, a minima would be a bottom point. Since this graph goes up forever, I know it's going to have a minimum. It appears that the minimum is right here. So remember, these are ordered pairs. So just if I plotted the point, -8, -4, it would take me to that absolute minima. What is or what are the relative maxima? Certainly can have more than one of these. And there's more than one of these. So we have 2 high points right here. Both of these are going to get listed. Please remember they're ordered pairs. And I write too big, so my first relative minima is going to go, relative maxima is going to go right here, -2, 6. The other one is at +2, +10. So that goes to problem 8. What is the domain? So easy to see, guys. Just negative to positive infinity. There's no open holes or anything like that. Just those arrows from left to right. I apologize about these. This is a formatting error. Please ignore those lines. What is the range? Well, let's see. When I scan at the bottom, the first thing I land on is a -4, and it's included, so let's write -4. And then the tallest amount is going to be from the 10, which is also part of that big maxima right there. So we're going to go ahead and write to infinity, though. Don't get confused because of those arrows. It goes up forever. I almost did the wrong answer. Okay, let's go ahead and look at problem 8. So for problem 8, list the intervals on which f is decreasing. All right, so let's see here. The graph is falling right here. We're going to have to address that. It's falling down right there, and it's falling down right there. So if you notice, we highlighted 3 separate things, which means we're going to have 3 separate intervals down here. So it is decreasing from -infinity to -8, and it is also decreasing from -2 to 0, and one more from +2 to 5. And that's going to take care of where those intervals are decreasing. All right, let's go ahead and knock out number 11 real quick. Number 11 is asking us to estimate and classify the extrema for the graph f of x. Relative max. Do I have a relative max here? I do. I don't have an absolute max because it goes up forever, but this is certainly a relative max, guys, and I have no idea what the scale is on this grid. We're just going to assume everything is in ones and just estimate the best you can. So I'm going to say that ordered pair is, it almost looks like it's a negative 1/3, and then maybe, I don't know, a positive 1/3. Just kind of estimate the best to your ability. Absolute max, there is none because it goes up forever. Do we have a relative minimum? Yes, there's a little dip right there that counts as a relative minimum. That's right on the grid. So let's go ahead and write +1, -1, because those are right on the lines. And guys, you're not going to have an absolute minimum either because it goes down forever. That's it. Please make sure you show me those notes, and if you were listening to me, tell me what that buzzword is so that you can get a little extra credit.